So hi, my name is Marae Jaya Peroz and I'm from BPED 3A. So now let's proceed or let's talk about the trends and issues in teaching sports education. But before that, before I will go to my topic today, let's have first the learning objectives for our topic. So first is to identify what is sports education and to know the trends and issues in teaching sports education. And the third one is to understand the different aspects of the trends and issues in teaching sports education. But now, what is sports education? Okay, so if we will talk about sports education, it promotes a culture of fitness. And it is also to abolish social differences, and it promotes community relations and also encourages healthy socializations. But you know what? There are a lot of positive benefits if we talk about sports, especially for the learners. But you know what? Sports offers a value added proposition to every curriculum area. Just like, for example, it encourages or it will challenge our critical thinking skills, and it is also, it would grow or it would improve our decision making and also our moral reasoning. And as what I have said earlier, there were a lot of positive benefits, and with that, it could improve motor skills and movement related activities. So you know what? Sports is very important, especially for our students, for them to improve not just only on their physical aspect, but as well as their emotional and mental aspect. Okay, so now let's talk about what is sports education. Okay, sports education, um, here is the students can learn physical, mental, and tactical training through sporting activities. Okay, so this helps the students in building their focus in having a clear vision. And since these traits are also required to enhance academic performance, sports and physical education helps the students to be good at academics. Because you know what? Um, Sport activities could not just improve the physical aspect, because if you are a teacher, then as a future teacher, then we cannot give our students directly if doing I mean we cannot give to our students a different activities without discussing what it is all about, just like, for example, what is the history of that sports, and many more. Before they engage into physical activities, they need to learn more about what kind of sports it is, right? So why is it important to teach sports education in school? Well, you know what? As what I have said, sports is very relevant and important, especially for students. Because you know what? It can teach values such as fairness, team building, equality, discipline, inclusion, perseverance, and respect as well. Well, you know what? Sport has the power to provide a universal framework for learning values, thus contributing to development of soft skills needed for responsible citizenship. So now, let's proceed to the common issues in sports education. Well, you know what? If there are a lot of benefits in sports, but there is also some common issues here in sports education. The first one is the age or our age. Because you know what? As we age, our participation in sports um, and physical activity general decreases. Because you know what? If you are a teenager, if your age is not no above sa kanang mga sabi na, just like, for example, 30, 40, if below pa kaana, then you can engage more physical activities, unlike sa mga edad-edad na, then they cannot engage na sa mga um, physical activities, and they cannot participate in sports activities as well. And the second one is the race and ethnicity. So you know what, this um, issue is it involves the language barriers, religion, and cultural differences, and prevents equal access to participate in sport and physical activities. Because you know what, we cannot divide we cannot tell the fact that our students have a lot of differences. And you know what? If we are talking about race and ethnicity, there should be an equality in the classroom. And also, you need to know more of your about your students for you to be able to discuss equally what else baka discuss ka og kanang fairly to your students, dili kay magkuan ka sa uban kanang you are having a favoritism. Because you know what, if we are giving a different physical activities to our students, then walay favoritism. Because you know what, if we are going to teach, or if we are going to want to improve the different physical activities of our students, then they need to improve the different aspect also of their lives. Because you know what, as a teacher, we need to have a deep understanding of our students para sa ma-enhance ang ilang talents, ilang capabilities, abilities, and skills, especially in engaging sport activities. And also gender. Because you know what, humans have faced the earth, there always have an inequality between the male and female. Because you know what, as we are in this era, is if we are talking about sports, then females are sila kasagaran ma-discriminate because of their capabilities, skills, dili kay sila makakuan unlike sa mga males, 'di ba? We have different kuan man jud energy in terms of physical activities, sports activities. Dili man jud ta maka kuan sa mga boys nga ilahang ability, especially skills nila in engaging sports activity. That is why gender is also the one common issue in sports. And also medical condition. Well, you know what? Medical condition is also taking part into sports because it could have a negative effects on their health, and at the same time physically can do because of the pain. And you know what, as a teacher, we need to know our students, especially their medical condition, for them to malahi nato sila og hatag o activity para naapoy fairness nga mahitabo sa klase. 'Di ba? If sila is kanang hinay sila og heartbeat, then they cannot engage in running or what else nga kanang mga sports activities nga kuan dali ra unsa na maluya ba or unsa ba. Then we need to know our students para malahi na to sila og hatag og they have a special task to do para pod fair sa mga nag engage or kuan jud nagkuan sa nag-participate sa atong activity. And also the last one is the resources or the financial. Well, you know what, in school, that is the one problem also, or the one issue that the school is facing because of funds, because of the financial, especially in terms of kanang mga kuan na mga area mate, district mate, or squaa, 'di ba? Financial is the one issue that facing, especially if we engage in sports, especially if makuan ta ka ng ipadata nga tog mga bisan asa, then 'di ba, lack of equipment because of the financial. So that is why that is one also the common issue in sports. Okay, so those are the five common issues in sports: the age, race and ethnicity, gender, medical condition, and also the resources or the financial. Okay, so now these are the trends and issues in teaching sports education. Okay, so students from primary schools through junior colleges are required to have 2 hours of PE every week. So that is why we have the subject physical education and health, because that is very that two subject are connected to each other. And you know what, PE should be implemented, especially in the school, for our students nga dili lang ma mental may improve ang ilang mental health, I mean mental aspect, but they need also to engage more, especially they will improve their social interaction with other students. Then with that, may kaibaw sila og unsaon pag engage, dili lang kay ang ilahang kaugalingon ang ma-improved, but they can also engage more with other students. They can also learn more about I mean have an understanding with other students, 'di ba? So with that, pupils are able to play games in like football, badminton, and whatsoever, basketball, volleyball during most sessions. Well, you know what? The current trends in sports have developed recently to incorporate a greater variety of activities besides these typical sports. So, introducing students to activities like bowling or frisbee or whatsoever at an early age can help students develop good activity habits that will carry over into adulthood, 'di ba? If bata pa ka, if katong estudyante pa ka sa elementary, then na-improve ang imuhang unsa na imuhang um, skills kana sa kana nga sport, just like for example softball. Then after you graduated in elementary, nadani mo siya sa high school up until you're in college, 'di ba? Naaman gihapon na ang skills and abilities in playing softball, but there is still an improvement with that. And some teachers have even begun to incorporate stress reduction techniques such as yoga, deep breathing, and tai chi. So now, sports education, it also provides psychological benefits such as improving general mental health, concentration, awareness, and positive mood. Just like what I've said earlier, not just only the physical aspect of the students would improve, but as well as their psychological aspect and mental aspect. Because you know what, it can be taught to any age student with little or no equipment, making it ideal for mixed ability and age classes. Just like for example, teaching non-traditional sports to students may also provide a necessary motivation for students to increase their activity, their physical activity, mental activity, or whatsoever. And it can also help students learn about different cultures, because you know what, if you teach that particular sports, then 'di ba maka-learn sad sila og unsa ang culture sa kana nga country, especially if kana nga sports is from different countries, 'di ba? They can also develop, or they can also experience, or they can know more the different cultures of other countries, other places. And also, sports provide a great opportunity to integrate academic concepts from other subjects as well, which may now be required of many PE teachers. So the trends and issues in teaching sports need to be adjusted to increase students' enthusiasm in physical education, athletics, and academic pursuits. So the key obstacles in the future will be developing and implementing a suitable curriculum and securing sufficient funding from various organizations to support a needy but bright youngsters so that they can simply concentrate on their game without concern about the money, resources, and the different issues. And also they can develop and recognize the value of physical education in sports. And with that, it could be attempt or being made to enhance the situation so that more and more talent and abilities can be discovered. So you know what, as a future physical educator, sport is good for our physical and mental health. They also help develop leadership skills and equip them with the ability to set goals and build character. So with that, participating in sports can lead to higher self-esteem and better social interaction. And it also helps students have a positive outlook in life. And as a future teacher, we offer young people the chance to develop and enhance their social and physical activities while teaching a variety of sports. And also, we should give youngsters the tools to live a healthy, physically active lifestyle and assist them in improving their fitness. So, if you have any questions, then this is our evaluation. So the first question is, as a future physical educator, what strategy you can apply to prevent or lessen these issues or the common issues in teaching sports education? So the second one is why we need to know the trends and issues in teaching sports education. And the last one is how can you apply your learning experiences in teaching sports education to your future students. Okay, so if you have you don't have any questions, then that's all for today. Thank you for listening. um, Thank you and God bless us all. By the way, these are my references, and I am Marae Jaya Peroz. Thank you and bye bye.